Hello to all the good people at Crash Champion 743. It's David at Discount Forklift. I am standing here with your beautiful 6,000-pound lithium-ion powered forklift made by Lift Hero. As you can tell, we've got your company logo on there. We've got your company colors. I'm really happy with the way they came out. They look great. They work great. I think you're going to be happy with it. Want to show you, she's got a name tag on here. Her name is Marianne. She got a name tag on both sides. Little secret, she really likes being called by name. If you'll call her by name, she'll work extra hard. She's a workhorse anyway, so you guys will have it made. Anxious to show you some things about the forklift, but before we do that, I want to show you some things that I've got in my MERS here. I'm going to send this along with it here. Here is a forklift maintenance guide. Lots of good information in here, tips and tidbits about forklifts. There's a lot of this that won't be applicable to you guys because you were smart enough to buy a lithium-ion powered forklift that eliminates so much of the maintenance, but nonetheless it's in here. Behind this tab here, there's all these periodic sign-off sheets here. I always recommend that people leave that in the book, leave those in the book. That way you always know where to go to be able to find a clean one when it's time to make photocopies. There is also a discount forklift troubleshooting guide here. This is a little booklet that the guys have put together. Some of the things that have come up over the years hopefully will help you out. I've also got a couple more manuals here. I've got the use and maintenance manual, and I've got the parts manual here. I'm going to put those in there. Here's a couple of little fun things here. I have got a Evolution of Lifting shirt here. Here's the front. Here's the back. And I've also got a hat with our favorite brand of forklift on there. There's the Lift Hero hat. All this is going to go on there. Let's talk about some business here. Right in front of her name tag here, you'll see that there's a little door here. That's your fueling door. There's a note underneath there. Must remove the keys before you charge it. Take the keys out of the ignition before you charge the forklift. Very, very important. There's a little flip switch on there. If you open that up, there's a rubber plug. Just pull that off. There's your charging port. You can plug your charger directly into there. Once you've finished charging, if you put that rubber cap back on there, that'll keep that clean and make it easier to charge down the line. Let's move on around here. Got to point out the tires. Guys, these are great tires. Love these tires. If you're outside, got a little snow, got a little rain, whatever you might have, you'll be fine with those. If you've got to run on dirt and gravel, these are not the typical old forklifts tires from days of old. If you notice up here, there is a service sticker on there. There is the good way to keep track of your service intervals. It's got a fresh service on it. As you come around the front here, you'll notice that the forklift forks have been painted. You're going to hear a theme from me today, guys. We're very big on safety. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day, and a good way of doing that is to keep track of where your forks are. If you're outside dawn or dusk, something like that, and you're running across the dark asphalt, these will help you see. If you're in a dark spot in the warehouse, these will also help you. Excuse me. Let's talk about the forklift itself here. 4 things that you've got to do before you can run the forklift. I just did the first. I put a butt in the seat. Cannot run the forklift from outside. Your forks won't go up and down. You can't move it, inch it forward, anything. Safety, guys, please. We've all seen these forklift fails videos on the internet. We don't want to add you to that list, so please be cognizant of what you're doing and be safety aware. Seatbelt at all times. Wear your seatbelt when you're on the forklift. Very obvious. 3rd is your parking brake here. That's very self-evident. 4th is the transmission must be in neutral. So let's run through the controls from left to right here. There is a red button over on the left side here that is your power cutoff for your battery. You do not need to use that on a regular basis. About the only time you want to use that is if you are working on the battery itself, something like that. But if you ever come out in the morning and the forklift won't do anything, maybe somebody bumped it, just make sure you pull that up. You should be back in business. Parking brake, real simple. It's the age-old one. Transmission controls got 3 positions. You've got up for forward, middle for neutral, down for reverse. Must be in neutral to start it. You've got your lights and your blinkers on the right side of the column here. Then you've got your 3 typical levers here. You've got your up, down, tilt, and side shift. Up on the mast up here, you'll notice you've got 6,000 pound capacity marked on there. That's there for a reason, guys. Again, don't make it into those videos. It's got a 6,000 pound capacity on the forks. You should be fine with that. Just don't overload and fail it. You'll also notice you've got a translucent cover over you here. Gives you a little bit of protection from the weather if it's snowing or raining or whatever it might be, a little hail or sleet of night that keeps the postman away these days. You've got that on there. On the back, you've got an amber light that will rotate, and you also have a blue light that will shine behind you. It's all part of that awareness program. There's also an audible alarm that goes on anytime you turn on the forklift. Forward, backwards, neutral, sitting still, whatever, that alarm will be on. That's to make everybody aware around you, aware that there is a forklift operating there. So you need to be aware of that. Last thing is, of course, since there is no engine in here, there's no starter sound. When you go to turn it on, just literally click on the key, give it about 15 seconds until it goes through its electronic checks, and you're good to go. There's your alarm. We're good to go there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a brake check here. Let's check our brakes. Good. Good brakes. Guys, you'll notice there's a grab handle back here. It's really convenient if you're backing up. There's also a red button on there that's a horn. You've got one on your wheel here as well. So whichever way you're going, you've got easy access to that horn. Safety, safety, safety. We want everybody to be safe. We want everybody to be sound. Everybody comes to work tomorrow because they made it home safe today. This forklift is very nimble. It's also very powerful. I'm convinced it will do everything you need it to do. Okay, so here's your lights. Okay, here's your blinkers. Good blinkers. Let's run this up. Go all the way up with this. Come back down. We're going to tilt all the way forward, all the way back. Here's your side shift. There you go, guys. It's a good forklift. I'm convinced it'll do what you need it to do. Hopefully it'll take a load off your backs, make you guys a bunch of money. We appreciate you supporting our business so we can support businesses like yours. Here's your serial number. Thanks.